let's talk about Jasmine Crockett. A few days ago, a lot of you got introduced to Representative Jasmine Crockett because she slayed Marjorie Taylor Greene with the bleach blonde, bad built, butch body comment. However, a lot of us have known about Jasmine Crockett. Jasmine Crockett represents Houston, and she is a congresswoman in the House of Representatives. Again, a lot of us already knew about Jasmine Crockett, and I'm going to continue to elevate her voice onto my platform because, yeah, I don't know which one of her colleagues this line of questioning was addressing, but Jasmine Crockett slayed yet again.
I just want to go over a few things that are concerning and alarming to me. I don't know if you're familiar, but have you ever heard of Project 2025?
Absolutely.
I've read about that, Congresswoman.
Okay. And there are some things indicated in Project 2025 that are quite concerning to me. And I want to talk about a few of those topics because this hearing almost feels like a Project 2025 hearing. One of those topics is diversity in the workplace. The agenda includes making sure that the next conservative administration dismantles DEI apparatus by eliminating various chief diversity officer positions, etc. And you engaged in an exchange earlier with one of my colleagues, and I don't know if you recall, but it was hit me a little differently as a Black woman sitting here, because it almost seemed as if you either get diversity or you get qualifications. It did not seem as if my colleague understood that someone can be diverse and qualified. And it is why you have people like me that get very frustrated, not just in the halls of Congress, but in general in this country. Because as I'm sitting here and there seemed to be this question of you're either diverse or you're qualified, all I could think about was the fact that I currently hold an honorary doctorate. I also hold a Juris Doctorate. I also hold a bachelor's. I also technically hold the rank of Lieutenant Colonel in the Civil Air Patrol, and I actually practiced law for almost 2 decades, in addition to serving on various boards, in addition to being a prior state lawmaker. And there are those that would make some people believe that because I happen to be Black and or a woman, that somehow, even though I can rattle off all the qualifications in the world, my Blackness makes me unqualified. My question to you is that the attitude that you subscribe to?
Absolutely not, Congresswoman. In fact, what we do at OPM every day is look to knock.
Let me break that down for you. Jasmine is letting the racists know, not just the racists out there on the internet, but the racists that sit alongside her in Congress. She's letting them know that, baby, you are the unqualified one. I have this, and this. That's why I have gotten to where I am. It's not just because the color of my skin. You may look at the color of my skin and think I'm unqualified, and that's what makes you racist. But no, baby, I have this, and this. That's why I am where I am. Because if I didn't have this, and this, I for sure wouldn't be sitting in the spot that I'm sitting in currently. Only you mediocre, pale-skinned people can sit in elevated places and not have this, and this. And that's because of this racist society that we call the United States of America. I have a bachelor's degree. I had to have a bachelor's degree and a certain amount of years of experience to get the job that I have. I had to have that. There's no way that I look like this and not have the qualifications would have gotten the job that I have. But you see, racist white people, they could care less about all of the years of schooling, all of the years of experience that you have obtained that make you a qualified individual for you to be in the position that you are in. They don't care about any of that. Because you're black, they think you got the position because you're black, because of affirmative action, because of DEI. That's why they are now running around with the mantra DEI hire, affirmative action hire. I don't care how black you are. If you don't have the qualifications to back this up, there's no way you would get that job. Let's see what some of the racists had to say about Jasmine running down her qualifications. Representative Jasmine Crockett is out here showing off an honorary doctorate and an honorary rank to convince you that she is not a DEI hire. But all this did was reaffirm that she is a DEI hire. You know who hired Jasmine Crockett? The voters in Houston hired Jasmine Crockett because of her education experience, because of her knowledge of the judicial system, because of her experience as an attorney. You notice they only picked out the honorary titles that she holds. They didn't pick out that she holds a juris. They didn't pick out that she has a law degree, that she has a bachelor's, that she has 20 years experience in being a lawyer. And they didn't specifically state that the voters in Houston put Jasmine in this position. No. She's a DEI hire because she's a black woman, not because of all of these qualifications. Why? Because we're too stupid to look at her experience and her qualifications to make a sound decision. There's more. This one is my favorite. Ghetto Rep Jasmine Crockett is still sounding off about her blackness and lists off her accomplishment credentials during a hearing. Hey, sister, you are a product of affirmative action, not high intellect. They giving out degrees now? They giving out Juris Doctorates now? They just giving out experience? That's what they doing? These are the people that will go around and say that they aren't racist. And they're basing this decision off of the color of her skin. They tied it to affirmative action. Forget that the people of Houston voted Jasmine into this position. There's tons of comments like this. Tons of them. And they're all coming from mediocre, racist white people who have no level of education, probably don't even have a high school diploma or a GED. We rock with you, Jasmine. Keep doing what you're doing.